What is going on, guys and girls? It is Ghost Robo. I am here with more FIFA 14, joined by a true football fan himself, Game Riot Army.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing very good, and I'm going to try and be very respectful of your treasured sport in this episode, because
Soccer.
I got a lot of goofy comments on my apparent lack of knowledge on the true merits of football. I do have Xbox jerseys, by the way.
I've got some random. I don't know what my actual sponsor is, but we'll ignore that.
Alpari. It sounds like alpaca. Maybe it's like a camel company. But
Not sure about that.
we decided that we would do, in honor of our respective countries, that we would do a U.S. team versus an English team to make things a little bit more competitive and interesting here.
Yep. I mean, my side's it's in the top league, but it's not that good. This is basically the team I support. But
Oh, okay. This is not the team I support. not even the sport I support, but I do like FIFA. I do really enjoy the FIFA games. I mentioned in my first video that me and my brother have like a ton of great memories just playing like couch competitive games against each other over and over again.
I think I see FIFA as a more like you can jump in and play it rather than perhaps Madden for us UK people.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with you there that for me to get into FIFA is far easier than for you to get into Madden.
It's just so. I tried to play it once and I was just like, what's going on? It's just what's going on. So I just keep stopping the game. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Right. Well, I think everyone has played soccer at some point, and everyone can kind of comprehend a bunch of dudes on the field running around kicking a ball. Whereas, man, you've got tons of penalties, rules, plays to pick, different formations and lineups and positions, and that gets confusing even for a lot of non-fans over here too. So,
What's happening here? Just start the match up.
they're telling us that we have to behave ourselves.
Behave yourself.
And not get too raunchy. I went to an NFL game this past weekend, actually, Detroit Lions versus Chicago Bears, and it was insanely loud in there. Does it get like incredible? Have you been to like major soccer matches? Oh.
I've been to Wembley and my local team, Upton Park, which is West Ham, but
Okay.
not really like. I wouldn't say it's loud. It was like
Okay.
an atmosphere, but it wasn't like crazy.
Okay. I think that a lot of people in America who aren't into soccer have this image of like European soccer stadiums just being like Roman gladiator arenas, like mass chaos, violence everywhere, people screaming and swearing and throwing beer bottles all over the place, and just insane. But I don't. It probably isn't that crazy.
It can get a bit dodgy. I mean, I'll take West Ham for example. They have like quite a big rivalry with Millwall,
Okay.
and there always fights after the game and stuff. It's not great because you want kids and stuff to go.
Sure.
And, like having fights, organising fights and stuff. How's that offside?
That was really close, like barely. Holy crap!
Oh, it's actually quite a bit. Actually. It looks
When you actually got the ball, it looked, yeah. Well, you sometimes hear those crazy news stories of like person gets their head chopped off at a game, or like fans get in a huge fight and burn some guy alive. Oh my god. Uh-oh.
What?
Nope. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Almost killed your legs.
Did you play soccer yourself when you were younger?
I used to play quite a bit, yeah. Like
Yeah.
it was always a thing, like in the playground and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was always like playing it. It wasn't ever professional though. It was more
Yeah.
always like a casual.
Sure.
Like,
I played
lunchtime.
I played soccer through like on teams and stuff through middle school here, and then high school. Like obviously you have to start focusing on sports, and basketball and tennis became my sport du jour. That was a good shot.
I love just trying to do slide tackles and just trying to
Yeah.
kill you. That's when I get a red card.
They've like I haven't played FIFA for a year or so, and they've really like modified the momentum to make it a lot. You have to be a little bit more careful in terms of you can't just like go. Maybe you can because you know what you're doing, but I find it harder to really maintain control, especially on defense.
It used to be like the very old FIFA. You had to like run through everyone and just score right from that. I used to use the goalkeepers to actually score goals.
Oh yeah.
By running from one side to the other. The defense is so much stronger now.
Yeah.
It's so much more realistic. It's definitely a good game, but I'm never sure about getting these games every year. So.
Yeah.
Do you get Madden every year? Or?
I do. I get Madden and NBA every year just because I absolutely love them. The sports even more than the games, so it's kind of like just a ritual for me and my brothers especially. But yeah, it's definitely diminishing returns. You don't really notice a whole lot of differences when you do pick it up every year. And I'm hoping there can be some major changes to sports games for the next gen, because we haven't really seen a whole lot of innovation for a long freaking time.
I mean, is Madden coming out for next gen, hasn't it?
Yeah, yep. It'll be there on launch day. Men and NBA, they're bringing back NBA Live from EA, and then 2K also has their basketball game, which is just stunning.
I mean, I've never played a basketball game ever.
Oh, really?
No,
so
no.
good. Probably one of my favorite games of all time. It's definitely the game I play the most every year. The most hours go into NBA 2K. Yeah, surprisingly, even more than like Call of Duty or some major, open world games. It's usually NBA is where I invest my time. But
I used to play FIFA a lot, but it just feels like it's just the same over and over again.
Yeah.
But I used to play Pro Evolution as well.
Okay.
That was like the other soccer games.
Right.
Let's call it soccer. What? Jeez.
I'm converting you. One of the main things that they're supposedly able to improve upon with next-gen sports and like the EA Ignite engine and stuff is individual AI for every player. So it's not like group-based AI, and especially for stuff like Madden, where you have guys blocking and doing a whole lot of pattern-based things, that's supposedly going to really help keep things more lifelike and allow individual players to sort of seem like individuals instead of just that they're, drones or whatever.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how even the FIFA like 14 Xbox One version plays.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's just graphics or whether it is actually changes.
Modified. Yeah, what I think's tricky about FIFA, and not a knock against it, but because the perspective is typically so pulled out, I feel like you can't really notice
what the hell?
The graphical prowess. Like the models are really good actually. Like I think better than Madden. But you can't really tell because we're 100 feet above the ground or whatever.
Yeah, I mean you can change their angle.
Yeah.
Rarely do that.
Well, just like the default camera is just so far back. You are just manhandling me right now.
I'm just trying to get a goal. It's so hard to get a goal in this game, I find.
Mm-hmm.
Because the defense is like so strong. I end up just normally trying to go for a shot.
Looking good this move.
Ouch!
See, that would hurt in real life.
Yes.
Ouch.
Very much so.
Here we go.
I think it's pretty cool. Like I've seen some highlight videos where people know like all the dribble moves and can kind of make it like look really pretty. Whereas I just basically use the default button presses and try to make things happen that way.
A little bit, but not really. You can use the right stick, can't you?
Yeah. It's sort of like Madden as well. Some people, pick their plays very deliberately and know exactly what sets to run, when and where, and some people just have it kind of automate for them. And I don't know. Personally, I think Madden is the weakest of the major sports games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the most random. There's a lot of sort of dumb luck and kind of AI being really finicky and just... a lot of people are very frustrated with the state of Madden right now and hoping that the next gen... Most people are saying that that's the game that's going to get the most benefit out of Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
Okay, yeah. So I always find FIFA always seems to get a fairly good score review-wise.
For sure.
Yeah, it's never like, oh, it's a bad year, don't buy this game.
No, yeah. They don't. There's not necessarily like giant improvements, but they always seem to keep on track, and that's kind of how NBA 2K is. Like, even if they don't add anything really great, there's a great sense of like this game is nearly perfect, so we're just modifying a few little things.
Exactly. Yeah. It's got a serious chat so far.
Yes, very much so. Here in the rain. Are we in? We're in the UK, right? We're not in Seattle.
Oh, sure, actually. I don't recognise this stadium. It might be. It's probably just a random stadium, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not Seattle itself. But...
Could be.
What are you looking at? Are you looking at the pause screen or something?
It says, I'm waiting for you.
It says I'm waiting for you.
We're both. This is like Grand Theft Auto Online, waiting for players over and over and over again. Okay, there we go.
Wrong game.
I like how my jerseys are blending into the grass. A little bit of a camouflage to keep you on your toes.
Always running straight through. Oh, what the hell?
Gosh darn it. Okay, no foul there for making me fall right on my face.
I feel like if it's a full frontal tackle when I get the ball,
right,
you can't really do anything.
Yeah.
It's not.
No.
It was quite a dodgy tackle. It looked like it was painful. Oh, damn it.
No, don't pass to him.
No.
I think a lot of Americans' problems with soccer is that there's very little scoring, and I mean, especially as a basketball fan, like that's the weirdest part for me is like there's a basket every 30 seconds to 90 seconds, and so something is happening. People are getting stats and cheering and doing something, whereas maybe it's like the impatient American way, but I think soccer kind of grates on people. They're like, we want to see action. And then
see it goes.
Exactly.
This is a perfect example of it.
Exactly. And I mean, football doesn't have like tons of whatever, but there's a lot of big plays and things that you can like, oh, that was a 50-yard gain, that was a 30-yard gain. Whereas in soccer, it's more flowing, you know what I mean? And like less direct, like, oh, that was a specific moment. I don't know, at least that's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, I guess perhaps the more hardcore football fan will watch TV and work out what's going on and work out formations and stuff, and I don't know.
Plus, there's no massive hits and tackling and violence, which people like in football. I don't know. I think very soon they're going to have some major restrictions on the NFL and American football because the injuries are just ridiculous and seem to pile up more and more every year.
Is that just too many games, or just the fact that it's so?
It's so guys are getting so strong. Everybody is so huge, so aggressive, so tough, and just the wear and tear on the body is just too much to handle.
Because I think it's a factor in football at the moment. There's just too many games. Oh
yes! Wow! Look at that guy.
Damn it.
Sliding on his knees, falling on his face, and now they're getting a little close and cuddly. That was kind of lucky.
Annoying goal.
The Sounders, whatever that means.
I never heard of the Sounders. I've heard of New York and LA Galaxy.
Yeah. I've heard of most of them because there was a short time in 2002 when me and my best friend in school were very into the soccer games FIFA and a game called MLS Extra Time. It was for the original Xbox, and so we did follow like MLS and stuff that one year, and then forgot about everything. No!
Oh.
Whew.
Oh.
That was lucky.
What's going in then? Oh.
No. That's a goal.
Yes!
Just like that. Nobody scored and then back to back. The guy is very pleased with himself.
I thought I was going to miss that. I didn't put any power onto it.
No.
It sort of slopped in.
Well, that was a super nice pass. There's nothing I could do. Nothing at all. All right, so we have a little bit of time left. I don't want to tie.
Let's do this.
Apparently this team is sponsored by Microsoft, which...
Yeah. So is it just Xbox or is it Microsoft Xbox?
It just says Xbox, but I'm guessing it's Microsoft. Maybe they just all really like Xbox, and so they put it on their jersey.
It's free sponsorship.
Exactly. Where's the Sony team from Japan? The Nintendo team.
Sorry, go on, carry on.
Go ahead, no.
I was going to say, how much does like football players get paid in like America, like American football?
The good players are getting, anywhere 10 to 20 million a year. I mean, people are signing, like the best quarterbacks are signing, $120 million deals for 6 or 7 years.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's a.
They sign quite long-term contracts then over there.
Yep.
It's like almost like a life.
Yeah, well, yeah, because the average football career is only like 3 to 4 years, just because of injuries and stuff. So, typically they do more like short-term contracts. But if it's a really good quarterback and kind of who you want to build your team around, then they'll lock them up. Obviously, just like soccer.
I think the most recent one was about 300,000 a week. I think it is.
A week?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Insane like that. They spend about 86 million on bail.
Wow.
It's crazy. And that country is actually like, literally, the economy is terrible.
But they have their soccer star.
but apparently the government actually pays a bit towards the footballs.
Oh, really?
Team and stuff.
Get out of here.
Ah, damn it. The goal was open.
I know, my aggressive goalie just scared you.
Oh.
Free kick.
I like how they've got American flags on this league.
Oh, yeah? Supporting our country.
Does this go to penalties, doesn't it? Oh, no. I think it does. It's dribbling around me.
Ah! Gosh darn it.
Up in there. It's offside.
Yup. He was trying to come back. You saw him. He was like, he realized he's like, no, no, no. But not fast enough. That was always like the weird thing for me in soccer, because when I was really young, I played defense exclusively. And as I got older and faster and stronger, I moved to offense. And eventually I became a really good goal scorer. But at first, like, offsides would kill me constantly, because I was used to playing basketball and stuff where you can just sprint up the court at free will. And, you know, obviously you want to get up there as fast as you can. Just get it out of here. No. Oh, my God. Nice shot. Same guy, too, huh? No, get away from my goalie.
Taking a mick at him.
Gosh. That was a nice shot. I always have trouble aiming. Like, I get so excited, I just, like, hold down the button as long as I possibly can. It's just terrible.
Do you have, like, theme songs for your team and stuff, like American football teams?
No, no. I mean, they have mascots and logos and cheerleaders and all that stuff, obviously, but no songs. I guess that's it.
1-0 down, 2-1.
In the 90th minute.
Yep.
Coming through strong. Very, very nice finish. Very, very good game. Thanks for joining me in this epic football clash. Game right, I appreciate it.
That's good.
Very good. I'll drop a link to his channel down in the description. Go check him out. Does a lot of awesome, fun stuff, especially with GTA and GTA Online lately. Check that out if you guys want. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate. Stay dry and not wet. And we will see you all later.